If required, FIX-R EPDM membrane can be seamed together using 76mm pressure-sensitive tape. This is cost-effective and unobtrusive. Lay out the FIX-R EPDM membrane and allow it to relax prior to adhering it. Typically, half an hour is sufficient, however this will vary depending on the ambient conditions. Allow an overlap of at least 75mm. Mark a point where the outside edge of the top sheet overlaps the bottom sheet. Masking tape can be applied approximately 10mm beyond the outside edge of the top membrane to create a neat edge for the FIX-R EPDM primer. Fold the top membrane back and hold it back into place prior to applying the FIX-R EPDM primer. On dusted membranes, primer must be applied with a scrubbing pad. If the membrane is factory pre-cleaned, a brush may be used. Scrub FIX-R EPDM primer into the surface, ensuring it is applied to the entire target area. Remove any pools of primer to create a thin, even coat. The target area of both membranes needs to be primed to ensure a good bond to the tape. Ensure your hands are clean and dry before moving on to the next stage. Touch test the primer to ensure it is thoroughly dry and flashed off. It shouldn't leave a fingerprint or transfer to your hand. When the FIX-R EPDM primer is ready, the FIX-R 76mm tape can be applied. Anchor it in position and work down the seam, smoothing out all the air. Ensure the primer can be seen beyond the edge of the 76mm tape. When this is fully installed, the top membrane can be positioned over the seam. Starting at one end, remove the cellophane and sweep the top membrane into position. Drive the air out from the side of the seam, again working down the length. This ensures the membranes seat correctly. Once the seam has been positioned, it should be rolled using a 50mm roller, applying firm pressure to create a good seal. At any abutment, the FIX-R EPDM membrane should be mechanically secured to the deck using a FIX-R RUSS Strip. This is a reinforced strip of EPDM that is mechanically secured to the substrate and seamed to the underside of the membrane, preventing the membrane being pulled away from the angle change over time. FIX-R RUSS Strip should be secured at 300mm centers. For your convenience, the strip is pre-marked at 150mm centers. 50mm seam plates are used to clamp the FIX-R RUSS Strip to either the deck or the vertical surface of the abutment. FIX-R EPDM primer is applied to the target area on the back of the membrane, corresponding with the cellophane on the RUSS Strip. Scrub FIX-R EPDM primer into the surface, ensuring it is applied to the entire target area. Remove any pools of primer to create a thin, even coat. Ensure it is applied to the entire target area. The target area of the membrane needs to be primed to achieve a full bond to the FIX-R RUSS Strip. Ensure your hands are clean and dry before moving on to the next stage. Touch test the primer to ensure it is thoroughly dry and flashed off. It shouldn't leave a fingerprint or transfer to your hand. When the FIX-R EPDM primer is ready, remove the cellophane from the RUSS Strip. Smooth the membrane into position onto the RUSS Strip and roll to ensure a good bond. Once this has been installed, the membrane can be secured to the vertical surface of the abutment using the FIX-R bonding adhesive. FIX-R bonding adhesive must be applied to both the substrate and the underside of the membrane. FIX-R bonding adhesive must be allowed to tack off before the surfaces are put together. This allows solvents to escape and ensures it does not cause the membrane to blister. If blistering does occur as a result of this, it is likely to be temporary. Once ready, the adhesive will not transfer to your hands and the membrane can be worked across the deck and creased into the angle change. Drive the air out with your hands or a roller. Once the air has been removed and the membrane tucked tightly into the corner, roll up the vertical surface from the back of the membrane. Any residual air left behind the membrane can then be brushed out. When the membrane is in place, trim off any excess membrane in line with your wall chase. For projects in excess of 100 square meters, FIX-R RUSS Strip should be applied to every roof perimeter, and FIX-R bonding adhesive used as the deck adhesive.